Hey everyone, I wanted to show you real quick something I came across today. It's one of the most severe cases that I've came across this year of a nutsedge infestation. I've talked about nutsedge before a little bit in some other videos, and but nutsedge is one of those things that can really take over if you don't do something about it pretty quick when you start seeing it. Typically, nutsedge is going to show up in places that are very moist. You know, if your landscape is if there's areas that are holding water that are staying somewhat wet, that's going to start popping up in those areas. In your lawn as well, in your turf, you know, if it stays wet, it's going to pop up in those areas. A lot of times it's in somewhat shaded areas as well. That's where you usually see it. This case here is actually this is a brand new landscape where a lot of new soil and compost was brought in, and likely what happened was that was already infested when it came in. So that could be a case as well. And it's probably why it's so severe in this landscape. But when it comes to nutsedge, if you start seeing it, and I'm going to post pictures here, you'll see plenty of pictures of it close up. If you start seeing it in your lawn or your flower beds, you need to have it treated. It's very tempting to get out there and just start pulling it. It's like scratching an itch. We have to get out there and pull it. But when you pull nutsedge, you're leaving seeds behind, and 2 or 3 little nutsedge plants are going to be taking its place every time you pull that nutsedge. So one option is to dig it up very deep, but there's so much of it that's not really a good option. You really need to just spray it. Get a product. We use Certainty or Sedge Hammer. Those are two products that deal with nutsedge specifically. There's other ones out there, you know, you can find to use on it. But go out there, find a product that's going to target nutsedge and use that to treat it, because that's going to give you a long-term solution rather than just pulling it and having it pop up again and again and again. As well as making sure that you don't have any really moist areas. You know, the root cause of it, you need to take care of that as well. So I just thought I'd show you this. If you have any questions about it, need any help with that, let us know. Thanks.